Hey everybody, this is DJ Noah Michelle again, and I have a, kind of a out of the ordinary video. I think, should I or shouldn't I buy stuff from Rockville? It depends what you're looking for. A lot of people have it going on where either by means of credit or they just come into some money, or they're in a position where they can come in and buy super high-end equipment and get into the mobile DJ gig, which is good for them, and I'm not hating. I mean, I wish I had it going on like that. I've had to work really hard and struggle and make things happen for myself. And I'm not a trust fund baby. I don't have rich parents, even though they work really hard. But I've had to buy all these things on my own, and it's a side hustle for me. So I've had to buy, a lot of stuff, little by little. Give you a little bit of background as far as the equipment that I use. A lot of it is just Rockville, and the reason for that was, so I guess like in 2017 or 2018, 2 years ago, or was it? No, probably about 2017. I purchased a facade. And I was really happy with the facade and the quality and the price. The price got me. I was just like, man, I mean, it looks really good. And I started looking at these videos and from Rockville, and like there was nothing out there. Like nobody knew who Rockville was. Okay, so then I went from that and I bought some uplighting, and so I bought some par lights from Rockville. By the way, I still use that facade. I've actually bought an extra 2 panels for it. They have a kit, and I added 2 more panels, and it looks awesome. So I'll go ahead and put a clip on there so you guys can see it. And so I was super happy. So then I bought some uplighting, also from Rockville. Super happy. A month later, I bought some wireless mics that were like super cheap too. I think the wireless mics were VHF, and I just barely, like, I want to say about 5 months ago I upgraded. 5 months ago. So I mean, they've lasted 2 years, and the microphones were $39. And I did a review on them, so check it out and see what you think. They're great microphones. The only reason I got rid of them was because I wanted to do UHF with cell phones now and everything. You can hear just a little bit of buzzing and hissing sometimes, and so then I started getting a little bit concerned. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and change that. So I did, and I was happy I did it. After that, I bought some scrimps. I bought some scrimps for my speaker stands, and really happy. They look really nice. They look very professional. Also from Rockville. And what did I buy after that? I actually have. I'm looking at my list of my stuff that I've purchased for them. And it's somewhat of a long list. So then after that, I want to have more control of my lights, and so I have a Chauvet gig bar, which is, I love it. I've had that since 2017 as well, and that's when I started really started getting serious about my side hustle. I'd been already DJing for a couple of years, but I just, all my gear was composed and made up, aside from my controller and my iPad. Everything was made up from stuff that I used to do when I used to do live music. So I just, implemented it and just made do with what I had. But then when I started, charging a little bit more and started, going out a little bit more to play, then, I realized that I needed to get a few more things. So then I bought a DMX controller from Rockville. Still using it, works great. I bought a fog machine from Rockville. Still works great. The only problem that I have with the fog machine is I've never really got it dialed in. I'm not sure how the cooling and the heating goes, and sometimes I'll press the button and it won't go. I actually cleaned it and it seemed to work a little bit better, but that's my only complaint. Other than that, it works really great. It throws out plenty of smoke. It's working great. The next thing I bought was some moving lights. I got into moving lights because I had strobing lights, and my gig bar has plenty of lights, and then I had the up lighting, which I could change with the DMX. It look elegant, look really cool. But then when those parties are going off, it's nice to have moving lights. So I got these little moving lights and some mini lights. They worked great. Those were the Rock. What was that? I forget. I'll go ahead and post it as when I start editing this. I'll go ahead and post those. Then I bought. So I had some old stands for my speaker stands, and so I was starting to get really tired and everything at the end of the gig. Sometimes if I couldn't get somebody to go with me, I couldn't get my assistant to go, or he had school, or his mother didn't let him, or whatever. I'm just messing with you. I would have a hard time, getting the speakers up there and putting them down. So what I ended up doing was I got the hydraulic one. So it's just like you press a button, picks up the speaker. You press that button, you pull the speaker down, and it goes down like just effortless. So I bought those things, came with a bag. I was super happy. From there, what did I get? So then since I was gigging a lot, then my speakers, I want to take care of them. So I bought some cases from Rockville. The reason I did that was because the cases that they had sent me on the things that came with a case, not everything comes with a case, but I do try to buy things that have a case on them. They're waterproof, they're great, the zippers are great, they still work great. I was super happy. So I bought two bags from them, still using them today. Still using the speaker stands and still using the moving lights, okay? So from there, that's when I bought the two panels to add to the facade. Cover up a little bit more, and so I didn't need to use the scrims anymore, which is great because I'm going to use those for stands for when I put up the TVs. So that's a whole other that's a whole other animal. That's a whole other show. Which is awesome. It looks really good. I'll post a picture. And from there, I went to my spider lights. Oh man, I love my spider lights. So my spider lights, I set them like on the speaker stands, like right there, and they open up, and they're moving lights. So they fan out and they fan in, and they also alternate lighting up and down. It's just awesome. Do you guys hear that thunder? It's raining here. That's kind of scary coming in through there. So that was pretty awesome. Very happy with them. I bought some clamps from them as well for lights. Super happy. And I want to say that after that, I bought microphones. I bought some wireless UHF microphones. Super happy with. Working really well. Super excited about that. That was about 5 or 6 months ago. I had to replace the VHF ones because I was getting a little bit more interference because of cell phones or whatnot, which I've already mentioned, right? It's sounding redundant. And then after that, I bought this thing. And this is for my videos, and I also do a podcast with my cousins, Beans and Coffee. It's on Spotify, and featuring DJ Taco, which is me. DJ Noah Michelle, but for the podcast, they call me DJ Taco, and that's like all my friends and stuff. They know me. I'm known as DJ Taco. Anyways, so I bought this RCM 03 professional condenser mic, and I love it. I hope that the videos sound really good. So Rockville. Yeah, it's a little bit of an off-brand. It kind of like the way when Behringer started, like a lot of people, and I think people still put down, this is not a snob channel, okay? This is how to get the job done, Obviously, if you have, JBL affinity money, or you can buy, these array speakers, systems and stuff like that. All the power to you and good for you. But I do this to supplement and my income. This is my side hustle. I love to do it. Hopefully, the video speaks for itself. You guys can see my system doesn't look cheap, but I haven't paid, just an astronomical amount for it, which I would have done if I would have just gone straight forward for all the high-end stuff. I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of work. I've done a lot of legwork for you and for me. And so I'm hoping that these videos help you guys out. I know I featured a lot of Rockville. Somebody asked me, hey, so is Rockville any good? Yeah, it's good. It's good quality, cheap. So I wouldn't hesitate to buy anything. They have a 90-day guarantee. So if you don't like something, or something is not to where you want it, go ahead and return it. It's no problem. I've returned one thing, I think, and it really didn't have anything to do with them. It was just that I just didn't like it. So that's about it. I was trying to find out what it was, but I know I've had one return issue with them, and a lack of communication was the issue. But it was, I think there was like storms or something like that where they were at, and so we were just having issues communicating. And I'm a little bit of a stickler, and I'm a little bit, I don't want to say that I'm difficult, but I pride myself on customer service. I treat my customers 100% to the nines. I mean, I take care of them, all the time. So when I go somewhere, I want to be treated the same way. So, all the other interactions that I had with them, it's been great. I've been doing videos for YouTube for about a year and a half now, and I have featured a lot of it. So I thought that was important to let you guys know why I go to Rockville quite a bit. I'm gonna start doing some videos too on my Mackies and on the other stuff. But this stuff right here is just little things that people want to hear reviews on. There's a gazillion reviews on the I think my Mackie 15s are thumps, and man, there's gazillion reviews on that. I know there's a few reviews on my subs, and I have a Mixon 4 controller, and there's a few of them there. I mean, they're like awesome reviews. But on this little stuff, but this is like the icing on the cake. I mean, you could really do justice to your setup. If you already have speakers and you already have a controller and subs and stuff, and all you want to do is just make it a wedding worthy system, or like a big corporate show, or just something like, just make it look high end, you can go to Rockville and do it. And hopefully my videos will help you too. So I'll keep on making those videos, and hoping you guys like it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for listening, and thanks for seeing it through. We'll see you guys later. This is DJ Noah Michelle.
No haters, no good. QT, no back duties.